Hashtag no music, no intro. Ryan and I are recording this episode of the Saints Block Party podcast following just an epic Saints collapse. And like, this is what I mean when I say that like we are emotionally disconnected. Doesn't even blimp. It's not on the blimp, Ryan. It's not on the blimp at all.
No.
But let me walk you through this. No Aaron Jones. No Jair Alexander. No Christian Watson. The team is leading 17-0 at halftime. Picked off Jordan Love in the second half. And 18 unanswered points. 18. Groupie misses a 46-yard field goal. That would have given him the lead. And that was all she wrote. Saints fall to 2-1. And they could have gone up in the division in theory, as the Falcons are probably at this point have lost to the Lions. The Bucs play the Eagles Monday Night Football. Derek Carr gets hurt. Shoulder, no one knows, but I don't want to speculate. We don't want to speculate, but I would assume a shoulder injury. Jameis Winston comes in, and I said it in our Zoom, bro. We'll get on the penalties later. That's a whole nother separate topic. When the Packers scored their first touchdown in the game, and they went for 2, told me everything I need to know, bro. Told me as a fan, like that told me that Matt LaFleur had no faith in the Saints offense with Jameis Winston at the helm. And he
no fear.
No fear, bro. None.
No fear.
He's like, I'm gambling. If I miss it, I miss it. If I get it, I get it. And I know that my offense will get the ball back. Sure enough, he was right.
100% right. We knew it as fans.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean,
we hope different, but we knew it deep down.
It's a bad loss.
It's a bad loss, man. It's a bad loss because it's a game you should have won. You should have won that game. You should have walked out that game with a W. And you should have been 3-0 right now. It didn't matter how it looked, but you should have won that game. If you watch the first half of that game, Green Bay was reeling, bro. Jordan Love was looking lost. The coaching staff was looking lost. It was not looking good. Like, it looked like 2 different tier of teams.
Yep.
After that first half, bro. We was on the Zoom, vibing, talking about colorism, joking.
Right?
Just chilling, you heard me? Man, come that second half. And, like, look, the story coming out of this game is going to be Carr's injury. Obviously.
Right.
He's the starter. He's the quarterback. But I just felt like maybe it probably would have been different if he played.
I think so.
Because we seen him come back in situations like this and make comeback plays, to seal a game, to seal wins, and I think he would have made those plays. But there were just so many problems in this second half, bro. It really, really just bugged me, man. And it's the defense. You can look at the defense and blame them because, if you look at the stat sheet, Green Bay had like almost twice as many first downs as they had in the first half in the second half. Like, they just got all the first downs in the second half. They were able to move down the field, and you can say, okay, that's the defense's fault, which is, I understand, but you got to look at the snaps.
Mm.
We knew we've seen this before when the defense constantly has to go back on the field, 3 and out on offense, 3 and out on offense, 3 and out on offense.
It's not sustainable, bro.
It's not sustainable, man. Not to mention, they were playing so great. You had a rookie playing safety. You had a rookie playing slot corner and outside.
Oh, are you talking about? Fun fact: I did not know that either Yankum or Yadam was not like an undrafted free agent. Like, he's been in the league for a while.
Yeah,
I had no clue.
Yeah, no. Was he on the team last year? I think he was on the team last year. I believe.
He was his first start. I forgot who put the stat out. I think it was John Hendricks. His first start was not first start. His last start was for the Ravens in 2020.
Oh.
And the crazy thing was, Alontae Taylor probably had his best game as a pro. You've had Isaac Yankum, Paulson Adebo gets hurt, gets a hamstring injury leading up to this game, so he was out. You starting Isaac Yankum on the outside. I can't name how many plays he had. Like, yes, I get it. He gave up a touchdown, but it kind of goes to what you were saying in that you can only ask your defense. And I don't want to make it sound like I'm like exalting the defense, because if you're elite defense, I'm sorry, you got to make the plays. You got to make the plays.
Exactly.
But that has to be understood. The number of snaps that they played, you can only ask for so much. You can only ask for them to hold up so much. And the fact that, like, before that drive to get in the field goal range, someone said it in the Zoom that the Saints offense had only had one first down since halftime. What?
Crazy, bro. Crazy. It went like, here's the first down. Okay. Our second possession in the game, we had 4 first downs. 1 first down, 5 first downs. That is interception, first down, 2. And that, if you look at Green Bay, it's like first half, they were doing pretty much nothing. And then 4 first downs, bro. 2 first downs, 4 first downs, 4 first downs.
Come on, bro. I need to talk about these penalties. Can I talk about? Can I?
Man.
Listen, if you've listened to this podcast enough, I try not to be that fan that puts a game on, like, Ryan. It's just not something we do, right? We don't try to put the blame on officials. Those 2 pass interference calls that led to the Green Bay Packers' first touchdown are not gonna say the most atrocious, because we know what the most atrocious is.
We've seen the most atrocious.
We've seen it. Some of the most atrocious calls that they were called that were in no way passing. Like, it was 60 yards of almost penalty yards, Ryan. 60. Flip the entire fucking field and put the Packers in scoring range, in scoring opportunity. That was terrible officiating.
Oh, like that. I mean, it really flipped the game, honestly.
Flipped it, bruh.
It flipped the game. It flipped the game, and those were not penalties, bro.
None. Like, they weren't even close to penalties, bro. Like, I can understand if it was like,
oh, close. You're like, shit. Yeah. We've seen those. No, those were not close, man. Those were not close.
And I get it. You were upset for DeMario for missing Jordan Love on the keeper and all, but, like, those are penalties that shouldn't have been called.
Right.
And it's just what it is. If you're a football fan, at some point penalties are gonna fuck up your day as a fan. It's just gonna happen, bro.
Right.
It's gonna happen.
Look, and just to give the defense a little more, just to I guess apologize for them a little bit. Like, bro, this is an offensive league, man. Like,
it is.
You can only hold offenses down too much. The rules are tilted in the favor of offense. The refs are tilted in the favor of offense. So it's like, if you just keep taking stabs at the defense, you're going to get through eventually. It's going to break. It is going to break, man. And with the way the offense is performing, even with Carr, they have to play fucking perfect, bro.
Come on, man.
They have to be perfect on every series.
They
gave up 18 points in this game. And most of the points came late. And you should win that game. Like, with most NFL offenses, you should win that game, bro.
You win it, bro.
And look, with Jameis, look, bro, I know he has a lot of people that love him. And I can't figure it out with him. And it wasn't all on him, because I felt like the play calling was erratic. I feel like Pete Carmichael could have helped Jameis a lot. When you throw him in like that, you could add in some Taysom. You could add in some just some throws that are isolated that make sense. He was throwing in a multiple coverage. He had some plays where Mike and Olave were crossing each other. He kept going to Mike Thomas, which is like fine, but it's like, where's everybody else at? The running game was solid. It was okay.
It was okay. It was okay.
It was okay. But when they needed to really get yards in the run game, they really couldn't. It just was bad, man. It was bad.
Listen, it's a bad loss. But I mean, we've been here before, right? Like the Saints have it in them that they're going to lose a game that they're not supposed to lose every season. Last year was the Tampa Bay game. There's no way they should have lost that Tampa Bay game. It's funny because like the script is very similar, right?
Yeah.
Like, is it not?
It really is.
Very similar. Defense plays their fucking asses off most of the game. All they asking is like I said a couple episodes ago, can offense meet? And I get it. Derek Carr got hurt. And I know a lot of people are going to, talk about like the touchdown that he missed where he throws the Olave in the end zone. Olave doesn't catch it. And I believe Mike Thomas or someone else was open on that read. I get it. And if Olave would have caught it, wouldn't have been a touchdown because his feet wasn't down. But and I'm not absolving Derek Carr, right? Some of the issues still with this team, especially offensively, is the offensive line. Ryan Ramczyk had a terrible game. Eric McCoy, a bad game. Andres Pete goes in for a concussed Cesar Ruiz, and it feels like the running game improved a bit. On one of those final drives, they were trying to put Taysom in the game. Taysom had a run. That was the first down. Gets called back from a hold. Trevor Penning. There's a lot, like, if you have...
Penny had a couple bad penalties in this game.
Bad penalties. If he had a false start. If you've invested this much draft capital in the offensive line, and I get it, Pete technically was a starter, but he was still a first-round pick at some point in his career.
Yeah.
Pro Bowl. And Pete didn't have a bad game, bro. Like, the run game improved when he came in the game. Like,
it really did, man.
Truth be told. The offensive line is a problem. I know they brought back Doug Marrone. I ain't seen it, bruh.
I'm not seeing it at all, bro.
I ain't seen it, bruh. Come on.
I'm not seeing it at all. I'm not seeing it develop. Like, we talk about Penning. Yeah, we can give them all the excuses, but, is the development there? Ruiz did improve under Doug Marrone.
Bruh, Ruiz got paid and said, thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for coming. Good night.
Have a good night. I don't know. And it's the whole protection scheme, though, right? Like, it's not even just like each player performing because, offensive line has to perform as a unit.
It's a unit, right? Yeah.
And I'm just not seeing it. Like, I watched some NFL teams, and it's like there was a moment there was a slide protection, and I believe it was Hurst that was supposed to come over and pick up the rusher or the blitzer or something, and it was just, they didn't know what was going on, and Derek Carr got hit. There was another play with who did they bring in? They brought in like a sixth lineman.
Oh, they had so before Reese got hurt, they was bringing in Pete on some drives, and then later in the game they started bringing in Landon Young.
Yeah, right, and they put him on their best rusher.
Why is Landon Young blocking Rashad fucking Gary? Someone answer. Pete, DA. I am looking at y'all because if you go, who did the Giants did the exact same shit? Although it was a tight end against fucking Nick Bosa on Thursday Night Football.
Yeah, sure did.
Offensive coordinators, stop putting fucking tight ends and backup fucking tackles on the opposing defense's best fucking pass rushers.
I don't get it.
Please. Sean Payton used to do it. It's a league-wide problem.
It's a league-wide problem, bro.
And it's been for years.
To explain it. If you don't stop, at least explain it to me and make it make sense. Like, make me understand. like I'm a fifth grader.
The Michael Scott, bro, like, explain it to me like I'm a fifth grader. Because just in theory, Landon Young, who has not got many snaps this game, who has been a middling draft pick at best, right?
At best.
You gonna ask him to come in a key pressure moment in the game.
With
You
no
put him
help.
against
He was on an
Rashad
island, bro.
Gary.
Gary just like, thanks.
Thank you. I'll take that.
And that's my whole problem, bro. And I was thinking about Pete Carmichael. Like, I guess that's my problem with it. Even though he has improved this year with play calling, it's night and day from last year. He has absolutely improved. I would definitely give him credit for that. It's like the whole operation just ain't right, bro.
It's not,
and
bro.
I don't know if it's look. This falls on DA because DA runs the team, and I think the DA as a defensive head coach is trying to be like Pete Carmichael. Here's your offense.
Exactly what it is. That's what it
is.
is.
You run this thing how you want to run it, and let's get it going. But he as a CEO of a team, you have to be
step in,
hands on, and you have to know, like you have to understand offense. You have to go to people like, look, man, we just have to nurse this league. My defense getting wore out. Let's come up with some plays that can sustain offense. Let's help Jameis out. Let's put some Taysom in there. Let's do this play, this play, and this play. As a head coach, you have to know these things. I don't care if you're defensive, offensive, special teams, whatever. You have to know this as a head coach. And I'm not getting that from DA. And from Pete, I just don't feel like he's running the offense. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's calling plays, but there's a difference between calling plays and running the offense.
You said it when they was in the huddle. You were making like a funny joke, but like you're doing an imitation of Peter, like, oh guys, what?
Everybody around like, hey, what's your favorite play, guys? What do you like here? It's like, no,
Sean Payton could do that like at his peak, but bro, like play him, bro. Like
Sean Payton was doing that when they was cooking, like they was cooking, like, pulling out the menu. What y'all like here? We gonna run this? All right, let's go. Nah, bro, we trying to win this game, man. And sometimes you got the coach to win the game. It don't have to look pretty. Just sustain offense. Give I wasn't even looking for many points at that point, bro. Like by the time we get in the third, fourth quarter, I'm like, just give me 4 first downs, man. Give me 4, 5 first downs and let Group B, which we're gonna get to, let Group B get a kick.
Tony Jones Jr. had a pretty decent game for his standards. Kendre Miller had an okay game in his first game.
Yeah, it was looking solid, man.
Let me talk about the offense, Rick. And this is something I cannot understand. And I get it. Foster Moreau was out. He was inactive today. A strength of this team should be the tight ends. Juwan Johnson, Jimmy Graham. They finally used Jimmy Graham in the red zone. Oh, shocking. Touchdown. Okay. Why is this team, especially for a team that struggles at pass blocking, why is this team offensively not attacking defenses in the middle of the field with their tight ends? Ryan, I cannot understand it.
Bro, I'm going to hit up some of these Saints beat reporters to get them to ask this, bro, because I've seen like the next gen, targets and all that stuff in the middle of the field is just not being used.
Not utilized.
And you got Jameis Winston. You got Juwan Johnson. You got Mike Thomas. You got Jimmy Graham. The Saints offense have historically attacked that middle of the field, bro.
Come on, man.
So I don't know. I don't understand it, bro. Like
I need, like you said, I need someone to explain it to me like a fifth grader. And you said in the pod, someone said this in the pod, bro. AK coming back, and he thought he was coming back with Derek Carr. He like, here we go again, bro.
Because we know Jameis
ain't gonna get no looks in the flats, bro.
No looks. I'm gonna go over here, bro. Oh man, we was hoping for all the talk has been like AK finally gets a little quarterback like Carr that's gonna target him and all that stuff. So what do you think about, Jameis starting from here on out? I mean, we don't know how long he's going to play. It might be a week, might be 8 weeks. We don't know now.
I would just say I think it's going to be more than a week. That's all I'll say.
Oh,
it'll be more than a week.
So,
I mean, we've experienced the Jameis experience before. I think the thing that concerns me as a fan, not concerns, right? But I'm worried about, not worry, is that I get it. Sean Payton got 70 points put on his defense. The Broncos 60, 70, like some insane number again, right? And this is not a Sean Payton bash podcast. I know Saints fans love to do it, whatever. But one thing that he was very good at in his last couple of years with the Saints is he knew how to manage Jameis. And he knew how to manage him very well, right?
Oh, yeah.
He's no longer at the helm. And so do I think this team can win with Jameis starting 3, 4, whatever games in the defense if they're not put in fucking bad positions and the number of snaps that they have to play can continue to win? I do, but like you have to be very selective of how you are doing that offensively. And like you said, it Pete Carmichael has made improvements. There's motion, there's things like that, but like I think you said the best. Like it doesn't feel like a cohesive offense. It feels like it feels like plays are being called, but like is there like a and listen, I don't want to be too hard, right? Because we saw them use the ghost motion, boom, against who they fucking what can't remember
Panthers.
who get the Panthers, right?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't the Panthers they got the first down against. It was not that team. It was the team before that. Thing with the team they opened against.
Titans.
The Titans, right? Ghost motion, use it, boom. Jamal Williams gets the first down in the game.
Right.
So I don't want to be too hard on them saying like there's not a rhyme or reason of what they do, but it still feels very like this is an offense I feel like we would see like in training camp, but it's like carried over into like the regular season, right? Like Rashid Shaheed had an amazing punt return touchdown, bro. Like
amazing, bro.
But this is why Ryan and I have been preaching this for 3+ years. You got to disconnect, bro. Because if you connect it and you emotionally involved and you lose the game like this, bro, like this, I remember how it used to feel. This shit hurts. Like you like how these niggas fucking do it's, bro. Par for the course.
Shaheed had 2 targets.
Come on, bro.
No catches.
Oh,
Jimmy Graham had the 1 target, for a touchdown. Tony Jones had 4 targets.
How many? Jawan got a couple.
Had 4. Kendra Miller got 1 target. Olavi got 11 targets. He got the bulk of the targets. It's like everything's so disjointed, man. Like Shaheed should have more than 2 targets. Period.
More. Come on, man. Talk to me. Can we? And I'm not saying this is going to be an end all. I'm not saying this is going to fix shit or anything like this. Can we just activate A.T. Perry for a game and just deactivate Keith Kirkwood?
Something.
Just try it out. Just try it out, bro.
And yeah, but I mean, back to what you was talking about, the offensive line, man. Like, I don't know where the answer is, bro.
What game did they play? What was a game? Was it? No, it was the Chargers game, right? Where the starters played, right? If I'm tripping, for the first drive,
Chiefs.
Chiefs. Yeah, it was Chiefs. Sorry, that game, in a little bit in terms of we want to look back to last season. That game was very similar to the Chargers preseason game last year.
Right.
That Chiefs game, the offensive line out here like blocking for Derek Carr. It was easy. It kind of gave this false impression of how the offensive line was going to potentially be. I'm not saying it will be like that all season, but potentially be most of the season. It has not been that at all.
With the starters,
right?
Because the whole thing was like, just get them healthy. Just get a healthy offensive line. And they were healthy for the most part until today. But you got Pete in there. Like, it's not like, he's a slouch. So it's like, and it just hadn't looked good, man. Especially in press protection. Even run game, bro. Like, I mean, they looked fine today, but nobody averaged over 4 yards per carry.
I feel like Eric McCoy, like, kind of going under the radar, bro. He's under the radar, a great season, bro.
I agree.
He's
bro.
Paid. And he has not had a great season. The Saints lost today, so we can't even talk about the Big Creek extension that he got yesterday, 2 days. I don't even know.
Yeah, and played fine today too.
Play well, bro. Play well.
And it's just this loss is so disappointing because your young guys stepped up so much in this game, bro. Like you talked about, Alante Taylor, Yankum.
You can't play a better game as a corner than Alante did. You can't, man. You cannot do it. They kept testing him. He had tackles for loss. He was and just even like Isaac Yankum. I call him Kane because if you're a wrestling fan, then you get the reference. But he's throwing out there. He was like, even his coverage. I was like, damn, Joe Wood's out there coaching. Like, say what you want to say about Doug Marrone. Joe Wood's coaching, bro.
Coaching. Bro. Like, you could see it. You know what I'm saying?
It is tangibly seen. You cannot deny it. But as much as we want to get on the defense and I don't even want to get on them too much. I understand it. And we got to talk about Groupie, bro. Like he has not had any pressure kicks. Oh, take that back. He had a 50-yarder in the first game, but
the first game.
The game wasn't so much on the line. At 46
yards. The game was on the line for this one. This was you kick it, you win it.
Here's something I'd ask you though, right? I get it. They wanted to get closer. If you think about the play before that kick, it was a pass to Michael Thomas, but it was to the left side of the field, left hash, right? He kicks it, it pushes right. He's overcompensating to try to get it down the middle. To me, and I gotta watch it. I'm not an OC, but it just feels like for whatever reason, this current variation of the Saints offense just does not attack the middle of the field. To be fair, that is not Jameis's thing. Jameis is going outside, deep, like that's just Jameis. Right? But even with Carr, before the Carr injury, Carr hadn't been talking in the middle of the field. No. And it's like you got the weapons to do so. I don't, and again, I'm not like it's a 46-yard field goal. You got to hit that.
Got to hit that, bro.
You got to hit it.
They kept you over, Will Lutz
for that reason.
Long-time veteran for that exact reason to make that kick, and
then make it.
It's disappointing, bro. Like for me, that's really disappointing for Groupie, and we'll see how he takes it because you know that confidence, bro. The kickers, bro, they get in their head, they can go downhill the rest of the season,
real quick, real fast.
Ain't no more good kickers out there, So you got to make it work.
I felt like this was a game. If he would have hit that, because of and this is the thing that was very like the trend of this game. The defense was not getting a break, bro. Like it was like, get off the field, get back on the field, get off the field, get off. Because the offense had sustained a little bit of a drive and gave them a little break, I was confident if Groupie hit that, I was confident that the defense was going to seal the win. I was.
Me too.
I was.
Me too. Yeah. But absolutely, especially with how shaky Love had looked up until that point. Because I don't know. I would have to go back and look, but I don't know if they started playing a lot of more shell coverage, a lot of quarters, like in the fourth quarter or whatever. Because it just seemed like things just started getting completed easy. And prior to that, boy, everything was getting challenged.
Hard.
Everything. It was hard for them to move the ball. And I just don't know what happened after that. Bro.
Did we not see it against the Panthers recently, though?
We sure did, and gave up a touchdown due to it. So I don't know if that's a play calling thing. I don't know what it was. They had the refs pretty much give them 80 free yards. Just like, what the?
Insane, Ryan.
Insane, man.
Abysmal. And like, if you're listening to this, like, Ryan and we're not the type to just put a loss on the officials. And to be fair, like, the Saints had opportunities where they could have won this game still, period. Right?
Yeah. Even with the refs.
But those two calls that shouldn't have been called were just dreadful. Like, dreadful. But Saints are 2-1, like you said on the live stream. If you would have said the Saints were been 2-1, get AK back, you'd feel comfortable. But completely different situation now, because that was assuming Derek Carr was at the quarterback, bro.
Right. Hello, darkness, my old friend. We back, baby.
I said it a couple of podcasts ago on this podcast, man. It is hard to win a championship for these reasons. So many things for a team has to go right.
Yeah,
like has to go right. Injury luck, like it's ball bounces the right way, the wrong way for the other team. Like so many fucking things has to go right. In
foot
this
inbound, foot outbounds.
That close, bro.
And look, man.
You asked me, Santonio Holmes still didn't get his 2 feet down, bro. I will argue that to my bro. No, bro. He didn't get him down, Ryan. He didn't.
He was levitating, baby. Look.
Sorry,
man.
Go ahead.
I think I lost my thought. Damn, it's gone.
Well, but I will say this was the perfect game to wear this shirt, bro.
Yes, sir, bro. Always some shit. Never known, bro. The Carr injury. Well,
go ahead.
I mean, I don't know. I would have to go back and look because he held onto the ball.
People he did. Like, oh, he held onto the ball way too fucking long.
Like, way throw it away. Something, bro.
Something.
Like, something.
Although that should have been rough in the past for the way he was driven into the ground.
Absolutely, bro. Right. Absolutely. How many times we've seen that? See, bam, just like ooh. And also, it was only a matter of time. I mean, he had 8 sacks up to this point.
You're right.
To this game. So to me, I was like, he is going to get hurt.
You can't. To that point, I'll say you can't weight every sack the same. Some of those sacks were on the offensive line because it was bad blocking or bad not picking up the stunts. Some of that one was that was a Jameis Winston type of sack.
Exactly, I agree. I completely agree. I'm just saying it all compiles together.
Yes, for sure.
It all stacks up and stacks up and stacks up, and it's all. It got a lot to fix, bro. Offensively, like last week. I was arguing with people saying man, this shit's gonna get better, and I still kind of felt like that. But now with Carr hurt, and there's just gonna be a lot of moving parts. I don't know, man. It's gonna take the defense to lead this team all the way through, bro. And I don't know if they can sustain it that long. They're a great defense.
Ben Johnson, me up, bro. Ben Johnson, me up.
Please. Why everybody else offense looks so easy, bro? I be looking at red zone, I'm like, man, he just scoring,
bro.
The ball.
Just look nice.
Jared Goff just running in for a touchdown. I'm like, what? Why can't we do that?
And this, I don't want to make this like a Sam Laporte, like a Foskey thing, because Foskey had some good snaps in this game, but the Saints really wanted to draft Sam Laporte in the second round this past draft, bro. But I don't even know what that means, because if you're not going to attack the middle of the field, would he even be utilized in this offense, bro? I don't know.
I don't know.
You got Jimmy Graham, and besides some little red zone, he looked like a player in the preseason. Had some training camp practices where he was dominant. Why is he not in the passing game more?
And the red zone thing is going to be a thing. It's going to be a thing until they figure it out, bro, because I'm just not seeing. They keep having these plays, even the one where, Carr rolled out to his right and threw it to – it's I don't – sometimes you have to do that in the red zone, but
it wasn't a great play call right there, bro.
Right, I'm like
that's like a 2-point conversion play. It wasn't – I don't know, man.
We saw that play, the 2-point conversion Green Bay did. It's wide open player. It's why can't we figure out some things in the red zone just to give us some easy ones or something, man? I don't know, man.
A layup.
Just a layup here too. What do we got?
But it seems like when they get in the red zone, shit gets hard.
Just get hard, bro.
Hard.
So you get to the hard part of a test or something like that. Oh shit.
Why are you cooking? You oh shit, I know this one, I know this.
oh. Dang. Pull out the extra piece of paper right there.
Oh.
Ooh.
Anyway, listen, like you said, the Saints are 2-1.
2-1.
Head into a home game against the Bucks. Let me make sure we get that right. Fuck people coming at us.
Home against the Bucks.
Home game against the Bucks that we're raffling off a season ticket to one of our listeners, or not listeners, who wants to be there. Isn't it crazy though, brother? I didn't expect. Well, you never know in the NFL, but who knew potentially when we have the Texas meetup, bro, we've been watching Jameis and Derek Carr, bro.
Damn. What if it's gonna be hard to get raffle off this ticket? Sweet.
No, bro. If anything, the Jameis stand should be all over this shit, bro.
Bro.
Come at us, please. Bad loss. Terrible loss.
It happens.
It does. And that's why, I'm not up in arms about it. Once what happened to us in 2017 happened, bro, 2018, excuse me. And they all feel the same. They all feel the same. I'm not tripping. Yeah. I'm not upset.
Disconnect emotionally, man. It's the greatest thing ever.
Like, is it a game they should have absolutely won?
Oh, yeah.
For sure. Is it ruining my Monday?
Hell no.
Am I going to go watch Red Zone in a little bit? Absolutely.
Absolutely. I'm about to take me a fire-ass nap while Red Zone on.
Come on, bro. I mean.
Heard me.
But we wanted to just record this like very soon after the game, in the moment, just raw emotions, because I feel like that's what we've kind of built our podcast on, just being two fucking regular ass niggas just talking about football, just talking about the Saints, bro. Like that's literally what it is. That's it. But we will be back this upcoming week previewing the Bucks game. Got the Zoom. We'll have the Zoom popping on Sunday. And listen, and I don't want to make this sound all doom and gloom. This team rebounds, go against the Bucks, and they win against the Bucks. Like they right back. You know, it's not the end of the world, right? And this offense, this defense against Baker Mayfield, like there was nothing for the most part of this game that Jordan Love did that really like impressed me.
No,
real talk.
Nothing.
Like
nothing, bro. Like
nothing.
Like, that's no shit. That's no hate, no shade, or nothing. Like I just
like yes, they won the game, but like I didn't leave this game thinking, like, oh my god, Jordan Love just a gunslinger out.
No, it annoyed me very much. Like towards the end of the game, he just pumping his chest.
Oh, bro.
I'm like,
this.
Like, come on, bro.
As Sherman would say, this light skinned nigga right here just get all the credit, bro. Nigga,
don't get Sherm started on this. Please don't get it.
Anyway, thank y'all for fucking just riding with us and just listening, watching on live streams. You watching this on YouTube, I should have said this at the beginning. Please like, subscribe. We're trying to get our subscribers up to 1,800. I think we're like 743, like close. The Saints were going to lose at some point. It is very Saints-like that for them to lose at some point in this fashion.
Yeah.
Like it couldn't be like we couldn't go to Green Bay and get blown out. Like it had to be. It had to be
like this. Had to be, bro.
Because it's just what it is. Go ahead. Sorry.
I just want to throw a shout out to my boy Bayou Pun.
Please.
Wireless headphones. Thank you, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Bayou. Much love for all the support that you've given to Ryan and I. Just much love to everyone. Like if you're Patreon, all the love you've given us. If you're not a non-Patreon, but you listen, you're like a religious listener and you support, you retweet, you repost on TikTok, whatever it is. Thank y'all for the support, because without the support, we wouldn't be here. Y'all make it easy for us to do this. It's easy to talk about the Saints. Like it's easy, but y'all make it incredibly easy. We thank y'all. We love y'all. And listen, we here all season.
Ain't going
nowhere. So we will be back this upcoming week, preview this Bucks game, another huge divisional game, see if the Saints can fucking just wipe this one off, get off the mat, go out and at home and do something. It's James Winston time. God's plan. We'll see what happens. See what happens. But we'll be back this upcoming week. Thank y'all for listening, watching, whatever it is. With that, we're out.
Peace.